wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. Usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option, due to unusual rain and thunder, baby I wonder, would you just put your sweats on for me? Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for you. Let me lay a great time on you. Don't hesitate, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will. Come through and chill.
I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night.
Hello, stranger. Fame's been waiting. Just as I recall that ass is still amazing. Playing, baby. Saying, baby. Love it, shit. You know I'm crazy. So go ahead and put a drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Yeah. It's taking that off of me. Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for you. Let me lay a great time on you. Don't make me wait, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will. Come through and chill.
I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night.
Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone, yeah.
Claps.
Baby, I'm late, but I What up, though, y'all? What up, though, you little hyenas? What is going on? What is going on up in here? Hey, who up in this? Hey, Paulette, I done missed you, child. Hey, Miss S.Y. I done missed y'all. Child, I've been busy, okay? And I'm about to be even more busy. Who put a 1 in the chat if y'all watched the Divorced Sisters? Or do we got to come back for that little review? Because I'm about to be busy today. So if we y'all want to postpone the Divorced Sisters, we can postpone it until y'all go to watching it because it was good. Hey, uppity, y'all watched it? Thank you, Miss Stephanie. Y'all look. Say hey, you mofos. Yes, Cookie Orange today. Look at her. Look at her little tail. Thank you. What about y'all like Cookie hair? Cookie got her hair done today too. And her nails. Nails did, hair did, everything did, hair did, nails did, everything did. I could not with Cookie like, Mash, put me down. Get on over there. Man, mind your business, okay? She's smelling good and everything, okay? Period. Let me see. Divorce channels, what channel? It's on BET. Is it just on BET Plus right now? It's pretty good. And y'all know BET Plus is like $10 damn a month. I don't trust them. Okay. Hey, Muted Expressions. Okay, so it's on BET Plus only. It's not on regular BET. So after this season, probably it's gonna be on the Hey, Miss Cutie Pie. Hey, Ups. Hey, y'all. Hey, Lola Key. Child, and if y'all didn't, is it $10.99 now? They ought to be ashamed of their damn self. Shit. I had only got it to do watch the Teamers, and I don't even be watching that no damn more. And Sistas don't come back on until July, and they said they done filmed season 9 and the 10 already. Then why the hell they just didn't drop season 9? Shit, it's been off since what? April? Hey, y'all coming in. Come on in this mall. Get in this mall. Sneak peek. BT gave us a sneak peek on after the awards. They're only giving 1 episode a week. Did y'all like it? I liked it. It was pretty good. It was okay. Let me pull it up. One second. Hiya, Stoot. I want to do this one. I want to start from the beginning. So, oh my God, I cannot count how many times I hear people asking, "Does Karen have them babies?" She's in labor, y'all. She's in labor. Hey, Miss Gloria Lacey. Tyler has probably already taped Karen's baby's college graduation. Exactly. For y'all that miss Cookie, say what up, though? What up? What up, though? What up? What up, though? Get over there and mind your business. Get over there and mind your business, Cookie. Okay? I got stuff to do. Okay, so let me get into the cast real quick. They had a thing with the cast on here. Okay, here go the cast. Why they ain't got their screen names on here? I don't need to know the cast and crew. We know Tyler Perry, Tyler Perry, Tyler Perry. Every damn character played by Tyler Perry, like in damn The Clumps and shit. Everybody played by Eddie Murphy. Okay. I want to see the cast list with the characters' names next to them, because I might forget them most. Let me. Can y'all see this? Okay, maybe this might have it. Okay, here we go. This got it. Wikipedia. Okay. So this is Tyler Perry's divorced sisters. Okay. So LaToya Luckett is on here. She's playing Rashida. She's the pastor's wife. Okay. Kadeen Adrena as Geneva. And this is Deval Ellis. Y'all know Zach fine ass. This his wife. Okay. This his wife. She's playing Geneva, and she's married to the guy William. Y'all know the guy that he played in like Jews. He played in a lot of movies. Her husband, but he looked like a little creep since he got older. I don't know. I don't like his mustache. It looked like a P-Star mustache he got. I don't like it. But all the other men on the show is fine, because y'all know I love me some damn Devon Franklin. He fine as hell. And he's Pastor Jeff. He's married to Rashida, LaToya Luckett. Portia Coleman her name is Naomi. She just got a divorce, and she was married to the guy Franklin. His name is Franklin. I don't think they got him in the cast list, but I think he's supposed to be on the show too. Brianna Price is Tiffany. That's this one right here with the little afro with the natural look. Okay. And then who else? Jennifer Sears is Bridget. That's the one right here at the end with this fucking bob. When I tell y'all that girl Bob was fucking Bobby, it ain't even a bob. It's like a pixie cut. It's cute as hell. Her hair too damn cute for her to be fucking with that damn bum that she messing with. Okay? A young ass bum. And then, okay, I said William is married to Geneva. And then Pastor Franklin, Pastor Jeff. And Donovan Christie. Oh, he must be that guy that the bum. He's the bum, I think. And then him, Robert Christopher Finley O'Reilly. His name is Javon. Now he is one of the guys that he been messing around, used to have some past with Geneva. And his fine ass is on the show. Y'all know he also on Beyond the Gates. Okay. All right. And that's on P. He on Behind the Gates too. Wait, I know Black Women Are in the Mofo Building ain't in here. Is she? I thought I seen somebody say hi to her. If she is, hey, Black Women Are in the Mofo Building. Okay. And that's on P. And then y'all know Michael Barwire or whatever his name is. His name is Hakeem on here. I don't think he no regular cast, but he might be, because he had a little encounter with Naomi, the one that just got divorced, and she's a batch from the divorce, okay, as well. And Valerie Hannah, I don't know who that is yet. Let me see if I can see a picture of her. Let me go back to the Let me go back to the cast. the IMDb and see if I can see who that is. Okay. Donovan Christie is going to be Naomi's ex-husband, and his name is Franklin. And then who else did I just say? Oh, Valerie Hannah. Who was that? The teacher? Was she the teacher? Y'all, who was this lady? She must just be directing or something. I don't remember her being on the episode. Was she the teacher or something? I don't trust her. But I mute it so y'all can't hear it. Let me close it. You know what? Actually, this is what I'm about to do. I'm about to pull up my BET Plus. Let me sign into that. Y'all, what y'all trying to get over on Patreon? Hey, Marcella, I'm glad you're here because I got something to read. I got something to read about your ass, child. Yeah. Y'all, they done poked the damn bear, the dachshund bear. Hey, Miss Bridget Jane, 914. Hey, Miss Gloria Laces. Oh, yes, Michael, he's Bolo. I know who that is. Now, y'all know I know who that is, okay? What that mean, pick a plan? I already got a plan. Maybe I should just do the year. I already got a plan, though. Let me do this. Okay. I'm already subscribed. This better not be nothing new because my subscription come out on my Prime. So it better not be no mess. Okay. So I don't know if I can share this instead and put an overlay over it. I'm going to put an overlay over it. So they don't shut all shit down. I'll put that up there. Yeah, that's okay. If they shut the screen stream down, I won't know. So y'all gonna have to let me know. All right. Let me do this. Let me make myself bigger so it won't look like I can't do that one like that. I'll just go back like this. I'll keep it like this so y'all so they won't strike my butt. Okay. So if y'all like I said, if y'all haven't watched it, y'all watch it because we're gonna be getting into this. This was pretty good. And if y'all to watch Shay Renee online, she was live last night talking about it with her husband, child. I was about to try to get up in there. I'm about to throw a wig on and get up on that review with her. But she had the husband on there with her. And when I tell y'all, if y'all think Shay Renee is funny, her and the husband together, it was a good time. The whole damn thing. It was a good time. Okay, they are so funny together, and it's funny. It's even nice hearing a male's perspective, and if some of it was different, but you know, they talked about it. It was so funny though. All right. So here we go. Let me see. The first scene opened up with Tiffany and Geneva. And Tiffany is the wait a minute, I'm sharing the wrong thing again. Let me go back to it. Let me take the overlay off real quick so y'all can see who it is. These two. So Tiffany is the one right here with the little afro, and this is Geneva, okay, which y'all know is Devale Ellis' wife. And then this is Tiffany. They're friends, okay? So I think they've been friends from this church. They all go to the same church or something like that, but they've been going for a long ass time. So I don't know if that pastor, Rashida husband, been a pastor all this time, but they, you know, in the line talking about Tiffany, she been divorced for 3 years. For some reason in her head, she thinks she only been divorced for a couple damn months. Okay. And they got this church banquet that they all get ready to go to this day. Now, mind you, I thought this was like lunchtime or something. Maybe the kids had a half a day because she was picking her daughter up from school. Then they went home and she came back and all this type of stuff. They was doing a lot of stuff in this day. And then she went back to work. So it was a lot for just for this to be in the middle of the day or something, like the ending of a school day. That would be like 3:15, 3:30-ish. Like, I don't know why she just didn't have a nanny go pick the little girl up for school. But I guess her and her husband and William is disconnected, is feeling disconnected. So they are going to go on out of the country and have a little trip, okay? So Tiffany is gonna watch the little girl for them. They have a little daughter named Anika. Okay, so they going out of town, out of the country, actually, because they want to try to rekindle the old flame. Okay, so then the next scene, also in that scene, Tiffany talk about the girl, the other friend, Naomi, the one that just finalized divorce. And Geneva is an attorney. I don't know what profession Tiffany does, but Geneva is an attorney. So she handled Naomi's divorce. And I guess Naomi's husband got that bread because they got a divorce and she got $37 million from the divorce. Okay. But she's still pissed at him leaving her for a Caucasian persuasion lady and got the lady pregnant. And the lady is like 25 years old, she said, which is around their son age. So I don't think all these women are the same age. I think they must know each other, maybe from the church, because they all seem like they different ages and stuff. Like Geneva, her daughter just 6 years old, but Tiffany got a daughter that's in college. Naomi says she got kids that's in that's 25 because the daddy is got the girl pregnant that's 25. And then I don't think Bridget, the one with the badass pixie cut, she ain't got no kids. Well, she do got a 30-year-old kid, but that's her boyfriend. And then who else? Rashida and the fine ass Pastor Jeff, they got some kids. And then one of their sons is one of the twins, Kyrie off of or Tyrese or whatever off of Beyond the Gates too. So they got 2 people on here that's from Beyond the Gates. Okay. So the next thing is Geneva and Tiffany, they at Geneva and them house. They got a nanny. When they pull up, Naomi is out there and she like, the nanny wouldn't let her in, but it's a new nanny. And she was like, I wouldn't be letting that young bitch hang around my daughter. But you know what? That's who that lady is. That lady is the nanny. She old as hell and she don't look like shit. That was the girl nanny. Again, I don't know why she brought her home and then she went back to work. Why you just didn't have a nanny go pick her up if the nanny was at the damn house? And you had your friend with you. So Geneva tell Naomi that the new nanny don't know her, so of course she wasn't gonna let her in the house. And Naomi is going off, but Tiffany was telling Geneva when they was in the carpool line, like, Naomi is a bitch. Like, she needs some counseling. Like, I know she going through her divorce and all and shit like that, but she just taking that shit out on everybody. Like, she's a fucking damn Tasmanian devil or whatever the case may be. So they talking about so when they get to the house, of course, Naomi is proving exactly what Tiffany said. So they like, look, bitch, you got the money from the motherfucker. Fuck him. Like, just move on. They just like stop having me file all these frivolous lawsuits for his ass. Let's just move on. But I guess she like, no, I want to make his life a living hell. And you can't. If you just let it go, Naomi. Because you got $37 million, and I know it ain't gonna take your time back, but that ain't nobody you want any damn way. If he could just leave you after, apparently y'all been together for damn 25 years, longer than that girl been alive. So if he can leave you like that for that girl and get her pregnant, that ain't nobody you should fucking want any damn way. Just going on about your damn business, because he ain't shit, and that girl gonna see he ain't shit in a couple of years. Just like on Beyond the Gates with what's her name? Haley and Danny with Bill. Fine ass. Okay. I just don't like Bill, look a little humpback, but I like how tall he is, and I like the way he look. He fine as shit. Okay. But anyway, but she's in her bitter zone, and y'all know Tyler Perry ain't gonna let no motherfucking bitch be on no damn show without being bitter. Okay. So and I use that word loosely because I don't like when they use that word to describe somebody when she have a right to be upset. But you're going to have to deal with yourself. You can't control him. You can only control yourself. Let that bum ass motherfucker go, because that girl and him is not about to be happy and well. Everything is going to pan out, and you're going to see. But so she get mad at Geneva and was like, and I'm finding a new lawyer. Your ass fired. So she storms off and leaves. She ain't never come in the house. So Geneva and Tiffany go in the house. So they're in there talking, and baby, the little daughter is playing with her little baby dolls, and she like, damn, you fine. So they like, wait, you're not supposed to be saying that. So Tiffany like, oh, she hear you and William talking and shit like that. So the little girl was like, no, my daddy said that to the pretty lady at the school. Because her mama, Geneva, like, where you get that shit from? So she like, you know, daddy say that to the pretty lady at the school. So she like, what? And so she like, yeah. So the friend looking like, oh shit. So Geneva, she's a lawyer, so she started questioning the little girl. But to me, I thought the questions were appropriate. I did. I thought they were appropriate. She was just asking her like, who is, like, you know the lady name? And she was like, no. And she was like, she bring is she a teacher or whatever? She was like, no, she be with her friend Maddie. She bring her friend Maddie to school. So she like, oh, what's Maddie? Is it Maddie's mom? And she like, I don't know. So she was like, well, you know, what's Maddie's last name? So the little girl like, I don't know. And she was like, well, how the lady look? She like, shit, she fine as shit. Like, you know, what my daddy had said. So now, you know, she asking the girl, but Tiffany like, leave it alone, Geneva. Don't do that. Leave it alone. Quit asking her questions. Fuck that. I'm asking her little ass questions because she repeat what the hell her daddy's saying. So I got questions for that. And again, I don't think the questions were inappropriate. So she was just like, you know, when the daughter come like, she get the little questions out the daughter. So Tiffany was like, well, I got to go or whatever. And she was like, yeah, you go. And she was like, Geneva, don't get in no shit. And she was like, I'm going to be cool or whatever. And she was like, and don't tell the girls. So Tiffany was like, okay, I got you. Soon as Tiffany leave, Geneva was like, called that nanny like, hey, get your ass up in here. I'm about to go. I'm about to go on the run. You do your fucking job. I'll be back. So she calls up to the school. First, she called up to the school and tried to talk to the teacher. And why the teacher was still there, I don't fucking know, because they had already dismissed them. And the teacher had tried to like low-key check her ass like, oh, it's nice to see you here with the picking up the little girl, because it's always usually the nanny or the damn daddy, meaning trying to insinuate that Geneva is a deadbeat. Okay. I don't know why people do that shit when the fathers are more involved in stuff like the school and stuff like that than the mother is. I know it's typical, but that's not always the case. And that don't mean that the mama is a deadbeat. It just means that the daddy got more availability. Like, I was like that with my kids at the school. Like, Toddy's dad used to be at the school more, child. Let me tell y'all this shit. Quick little break. And I did feel like a deadbeat, okay? So Tiny Daddy was very involved at the school. Like, he used to take them, like, they go on field trips. He the one to take take them little snacks and all that stuff up there, all that stuff or whatever. Everybody at school knew him. So why the fuck? It was my oldest daughter graduation from 5th grade. So, we there. The mama there. We there. Toddy Daddy there. We together. And then they daddy and his girlfriend is there. So they do the awards or whatever. So, you chill on the kids and all that. Why the fuck did they announce a participating parent award to Toddy's daddy? To Toddy's daddy, child. He didn't want to participate. He was studying on me and the kids' dad so fucking bad. Like, you would have thought he had won a fucking Oscar. He was like going up to the little podium, gonna go up there, give a little fucking speech and everything. I was pissed. Do you hear me? I'm like, I know you fucking lied. But at least it was my man. Like, they daddy looked like the more of a bum, but it was my man. So I'm with him. So we got the participating parent award. Okay. That mofo framed that batch and everything. Okay. They loved him at that damn school. I was so ashamed. Okay. And they daddy looking down like a fool. Okay. But I digress. So the teacher had checked off on her mama like that. So when she called up there, she was like, yeah, you done called me a couple times. What the fuck you want? So she was like, oh, I'm trying to set up a play date with Anika and Maddie. And she was like, so I just need their information so I could call the parents and set the date up. They was like, this teacher, like, oh, we don't do that shit here. We ain't doing that. That teacher done probably seen that damn whoever the fuck bring Maddie to school and the daddy flirting and skinning and grinning and shit. Since he always up there, she probably be skinning and grinning with his ass too. But I digress. So she was like, well, you sure I just want to, reach out to him for the play day? The teacher was like, yeah, I'm sure. Goodbye. Please don't call this motherfucker no more. Come up here and visit your kids some damn time. Maybe you might bump into one of the parents. So she get off the phone. Then she take her slick ass up to the school. And the janitor is there. And she like, my daughter left her bear in the school, in the classroom, and I need her. She won't be able to sleep. And he was like, we ain't supposed to let nobody in here after hours. So she like, I just need to grab that bear, please. And she cute. So he old and shit, looking tired like damn Otis. So he like, all right, come on here before I take you down, girl. So he let her go back. Soon as she get in the room, she started talking about some more other shit. He like, you got that bear? You see the bear? She asking him about all type of shit. So she end up seeing, she like, this my daughter up on a little bulletin board. And she found motherfucking Maddie and seen what Maddie's last name was. And she started asking the janitor guy about Maddie's parents. And she was like, he was like, they well off or whatever. They got money. And the mama, the daddy owned a business, and the mama is like some type of, she owned a yoga business or something, a yoga instructor. And she was like, oh, you know where? And he was like, no, she always telling me about it. And then he remembered and told her that it was like yoga spelled backwards. So he told her where the yoga place was at. So she goes, so he was like, she said, you know what? Now, mind you, she didn't even pretend to look for the fucking bear. Hey, everybody that's coming in the chat. She didn't even pretend to look for the damn bear. She just sat around and you know, talked to him and got that information. Once she got the information, she was gone. So this motherfucker go. She go, Lee, she was like, I think I left it in my other car. I think she left it in the other car. I know he wanted to drop kick the hell out of her. Like, man. But anyway, so they go. So, wow, I think the girl, Tiffany, was going to meet up. They had called to talk to Rashida, but they called Bridget because Bridget is Rashida's assistant at the church. So, and Bridget is the one with the badass fucking pixie cut. And Rashida is, what's her name? LaToya Luckett. So they get to the, so they was like, they gonna meet up because they was like, it's some shit that popped off up here. So meanwhile, at the church, they having like a little meeting or whatever because they having this big banquet that night. So LaToya Luckett, fine ass husband, was talking. And, you know, they was saying little stuff and she would say something and he would just like cut her the fuck off. So he was like, they was trying to get the big donors. I guess it's going to be like a fundraiser. So he was like in Franklin, leave a spot open in the front for another VIP. And she was like, I hope it's not Franklin. And he was like, why you hope that? And she was like, because, you know, Naomi is coming. He was like, if Naomi ain't coming with no motherfucking donation bigger than Franklin's, I don't give a fuck where she going. She ain't got to come, okay? He was like, she need to grow the fuck up because we don't have time for this shit. We trying to get donations for this church. So I was like, well, damn. So then they said something else. Bridget asked him how long did he need to talk. He was like, as long as I need, motherfucker, maybe 5 minutes or something. And she was like, what about you, Rashida? And so Rashida was like, the pastor was like, oh, put her down for 3 hours. So she was like, ha my ass, like that shit ain't funny. So he was like, well, how long you think you gonna need? And she was like, whatever the spirit moves my ass to do, that's how long I'm gonna be. Batch. So you can tell that he must cut her off or try to demean her or whatever often. So he left on out or whatever. Like he was like, he had to go to the city council meeting. So him and his assistant left. And she went behind him to check off into his ass. I would have checked him in that damn meeting. Okay. Wherever the fuck you show out at, that's where I'm checking your ass at. Okay. We don't have time for the games. You getting checked right here and right fucking now. We're not going through all that. I'm about to say something right now because if you don't nip shit in the bud, people think how they treating you is okay. So they're going to keep on doing it. And they might not think it's okay. It's kind of like how people say how Portia treats Shamia. Shamia was fine with the way Portia was treating her because she's been treating her like that. So Portia ain't think it was no damn problem. So now she have a problem with it. Now you got to give her a chance to readjust to treating you different because you've let this go on for all this time. Okay? So that's why I like to nip shit in the bud. When a motherfucker piss me off, I like to say something about it right then and there. I don't like to wait. So they move on with their life. She run up after his ass. Jeff, hold on. Hold up. So Jeff like, what? I got to go to this meeting, but what's up? She was like, I need to talk to you for a second. And he was like, okay, I got a second, but what's up? I got to go to this city council meeting. I can't be late. So she was like to to his assistant, like, can you give us a minute or wait for him in the car? And he stood there and looked at the pastor like, do I do what she say or no? And he was like, yeah, you can go. Like, he gave him like, yeah, you cool. So she was like, what the fuck? Now, in this instance, the assistant would have got cussed out too. You know what? Don't go wait for him in a car. Go wait over there by that fucking door. Because when I finish cussing your boss out, I'm getting in your ass too. Because what the fuck you mean? And that's how I thought that shit was disrespectful as fuck. Because he's teaching that man how to treat his wife and how to disrespect his damn wife, in my opinion. No, he shouldn't have been comfortable doing that. He should have just went on. And if the pastor didn't want him to leave, he'd have been like, wait, just hold up. We're not going to be long. But if she asked for a moment with her fucking husband, get the fuck on, skedaddle. But he going to try to wait. I mean, just like blatantly, like, I ain't moving until he say so. Oh, punk ass. I would have stopped the hell out of him. But I digress. So, she telling him, like, you know, like she tired of him undermining her in front of the staff, because you see how the fucking damn driver or the assistant is treating me. Like, quit doing that shit, because these people are being disrespectful toward me. He like, we'll talk about this later. I ain't got time for this right now. And he, you know, rush on or whatever, which I understand. He had the city council meeting, but motherfucker, you should have told her, no, you couldn't talk about the shit at all when she told you to hold up, because you knew what the fuck she wanted. You knew your slick head ass was about to be in some shit. But I digress, okay? And then let's go to Naomi ass, because this scene was so fucking awkward and weird. Y'all see who that is? Bolo. And y'all know Bolo got the size of a fucking broomstick, okay? A real life broomstick. Them old fashioned broomsticks. You know, the ones that's like this size. The handle be about this size or this size. Okay, a heavy duty broomstick. Okay, but they show her Naomi at her house, and then he come knocking on the door. She opened the door and she was like, "Well, you look good," or whatever. Like, and he was like, "This is what you ordered," or whatever. So I'm like, "What the hell is going on here?" So when he come in, he all looking around and shit. And it wasn't clear like what he was really there for. So he like, is anybody here with you? Looking around all suspicious and shit. Let me see if I can go back to that part, because it was weird as hell. Let me go back 1 second. And he all looking all around and shit. So he like, you know, like this you? So she like, yeah, this me. He like, you ain't got no man up in here? She like, nah. Like, what you mean? No. He like, oh, this decorated nice. This nice. And she like, decorated. She like, are you gay? He like, no. She like, well, you talking about the decor and all this shit, and I'm sitting here ready. You know what you here for? Like, it's giving sus. So he like, no, I ain't like that, but you know, whatever. Like here, he don't even want to come in. He asking her all these damn questions and shit. Look how he looking around and shit. And so he like, is this your house? She like, yeah, motherfucker, this my shit. I would have told him to go, because I'd have been scared that he was about to rob me. Okay. So he going through all of that shit. And then, hey, everybody coming in. Hey, y'all. So he like, oh, your man must have set you up nice or something like that. And she like, what the fuck you mean, my man? How you know I ain't get this shit on my own? And this was a debate that we had last night with Shay Renee and her husband, because he was saying that like the richest women in the world, you know, like they got their money from like inheritance, their fathers and stuff like that, which I think is true. The richest women, like divorced, you know, from divorces from their man, so stuff like that. And I think that is true for like the richest women in the world or black women in the world, but not for just rich women, because most of rich women are self-made, but the ones that's like the richest ones may have gotten it from somebody else, but from their husbands or something like that. But I think that most rich women got it out the mud. You know what I'm saying? They self-made. So he was asking all them stupid questions, and then she was like, he grabbed her by the neck and he was like, I can snap your shit right now. And she was just like, and he put her hand on his thing, and it was damn near at his fucking knee, y'all. Okay. I was intrigued. Let me see if that's the part. This is the part right here. Okay. Bad acting as it may, it was still enjoyable to watch him. So she got up on the couch and stood up on the couch, I guess, in them damn heels as well, and told him to eat the cat. And he got too damn purring. What's got into that cat? Friskies. Okay, period. So they do their thing, and then they finish, and she like, okay, you can get the fuck on. Here's your money. Goodbye. So he like, what you doing? She started working on the computer and shit. So he like, I can help you with that, because I guess she's stalking the ex-husband's new wife or girlfriend or whoever she is. She's stalking her, and the girl done blocked her on all whatever account she had. So she like, let me get he like, let me see the computer. She like, no, you can get the fuck on. And he was like, something like, be careful who the fuck you let in your house, because you don't know what the fuck I'll do, whatever. So she was like, would you get the fuck out? You stank, get the fuck out. Now, mind you, she telling this guy he stank, but you just got through screwing him, and I ain't seen you hit the shower. We would have been in that shower together, though. I digress, okay? But he was like, he got into the thing, and like, let me get one of my fake accounts, and he got her in there. He was like, he do all the computer stuff. He said he know how to do decorations and shit too, home decor. So he doing all that. He get her into the account, and he like, oh yeah, she gonna accept me, because you know, da. So he get him, she accept him, and they start, you know, she finished her stalking. And he was like, if you need any more services like that, holler at me. And she was like, get the fuck out. And he was like, something else he said. And she upped the mag on him. She upped the mag on him, put it to his face, and he licked it. They do something else, and then because he was like, you paid me more than what I, you know, was supposed to be, which I don't know who the hell do that. That scene was just stupid and ignorant anyway. Like I said, he just wanted the reason to show Bolo and that girl naked. Well, she wasn't completely naked, but she spent the rest of the fucking episode in the lingerie. Now, she didn't have that on when they started on the couch. So why would you put the lingerie on after y'all start getting into it? Like, it didn't make no damn sense. Again, I know Tyler Perry probably just wanted to see Bolo naked, which I ain't mad at him about that, okay? But show us the other part of him. That's what I want to see. I done seen his ass and shit before. I want to see that slong, okay? So, do anybody know if Bolo on any kind of movies or whatnot? Let me know. If y'all know any movies, put the links in my DM. Don't put them over here. Put the links in my Instagram DM. Now I could be like, Tato never answered her DM until I put it in that motherfucker. So they go back. Who else? Okay, they got Bolo them. Little Cookie. They do them. Who else? Okay, so Bridget, which is the one with the bad little pixie cut, and Tiffany, the one that was with Geneva earlier, they meet up at the little nail salon. She had an appointment at the nail salon. So they meet there, they getting their nails and stuff done. So she telling Bridget, like, what's tea? Because Bridget was talking to Geneva and Tiffany. They wanted to talk to the Rashida about the banquet or whatever. And Bridget told them that, you know, she was having some problems and she was in her office crying or whatever. And she, you know, they'll talk later because she was right there in the office. So they go in the office and her ass is in there. She was in there crying. Rashida was in there crying, and Bridget was like, "You okay?" And she was like, "Yeah, just go get ready for the banquet, whatever." So Bridget is at the nail shop with Tiffany. So they talking. So they like, so what's going on with Bridget? And she was like, "What's going on with Geneva?" And she was like, "You know about that?" And she was like, "Know about what?" And she was like, nothing, because she told Geneva that she wasn't gonna say nothing to them. So Bridget was like, "I'll tell you if you tell me." So they was like, okay. So Bridget told her that Rashida and Pastor Jeff not doing too good, and she think they having some problems. So she like, okay, whatever. We gonna see about that. So then she like, now what's tea with Geneva? And she was like, you know, she think he might be cheating, that William might be cheating. And Tiffany had told Geneva, like, don't get into this shit because William is a good guy. He ain't cheating on you. And she was like, you thought the same thing about your ex-husband. And look what he was doing. And he was able to get alimony from her. Not to mention that. So she was like, that's what she told her, like, don't get into no shit. But back at the salon, the nail shop, so Bridget was telling Tiffany, like, well, you know, Geneva just like Naomi. She just more classy with the shit. Okay. And she was like, what, you think so? And she was like, yeah. So they go through all of that. And then Bridget was telling Rashida before she left that the girl that she was having her little counseling session with was coming, and she kept calling a lot. And this is the girl right here. So when the girl get there for Rashida to counsel her, so she telling her, like, you know, her life is just in shambles, all this stuff. And Rashida like, well, you need to pray, whatever. She was like, praying is what got me in this mess. So she was like, what? So she was like, yeah. Then she was like, you know, do you think, you know, do you sin or whatever? And she was like, yeah, I sin. Like, everybody's sin. Nobody is perfect. And she was like, I thought you would probably be perfect. You seem like your life is perfect. She was like, ain't nobody perfect. I get upset. I do this. I do that. So the girl was like, well, do you think for what I done, will God forgive me? And she was like, of course God will forgive you. And she was like, will you forgive me? So she was like, have you done something against me that I need to give you forgiveness for? And she was like, yeah. And she was like, well, you mind telling me what the fuck it is before I crack you upside your motherfucking head in this church? Okay? Because we can have a funeral tomorrow. The banquet tonight, your funeral gonna be tomorrow if you don't tell me what the hell going on. So she was like, I've been sleeping with your motherfucking husband. And Rashida was like, say what now? And that's when it went off. So that was the episode 1. Okay. Let me see if we on episode 2 yet. One second. We almost on episode 2.
All I ever wanted was to give my children a paradise.
So episode 2 start where episode 1 left off. They still up in that church. Okay. They still in the church. And she telling her that she had been sleeping with her husband. Now you see how she holding her composure, like, what the? I know fucking lying. So she was keeping it cool for the most part. So she was like, so she started asking her questions and shit. And she was like, you know, well, can I ask you a couple questions? And she was like, sure. She was like, when have this been happening? When have this been happening or whatever? And she was like, wait. Y'all, episode 2 came out Thursday. Okay. I'm about to say it ain't out yet. Okay. So she was like, she been sleeping with the lady husband. So Rashida was like, let me ask you some questions. So she was asking her questions like, how did this happen? And she said that it was her birthday and she was feeling down, and she only 19 and she was feeling down or whatever. And she had just broke up with her boyfriend, and she came to the church. I guess it was choir rehearsal night or something like that. And she said that, you know, she had asked the pastor to pray for her, and he told her he would after everything, you know, past the rehearsal and stuff like that. So she said he, you know, took her in the office, and she said he was like, come on, let me go pray for you. So she was like, okay. So she said that the pastor, instead of like praying for her, he like held her face, I guess, and like kissed her. And then she said he made her give her oral. She was like, oral? She was like, yes. And she was like, and you know, how often, when this happen? Like, how often do this happen? And she was like, every Thursday at choir rehearsal. And she was like, where? And she was like, in his office. She's like, his office at this church? And she was like, yes. So she said, let's go in there. And she said, I don't want to talk to him. She said, I understand. She was like, I'm not mad at you. I guess she like, I'm getting in his ass. Okay. Yeah, Nessa, we might have to be linking up for Patron, okay, on these. It might not, it can't be this Thursday. I'm gonna be doing some traveling, so it ain't gonna be this week. It might, well, not this Thursday. It might be Friday. And she said, okay, you don't have to face him. You don't have to say anything to him. Let's just go to his office. So she went to the office, and Bridget was in there. And Bridget was like, is everything okay? And she was like, yeah, just give us a minute. So the girl was looking all, you know, the girl was scared and all that stuff. And Rashida was handling it very well, in my opinion. Because I guess she the first lady, she handled shit well. So she get in there and she was like, I don't want to be in here. She was like, no, just like, where, right here? She was like, yes. And she was like, and Thursdays on a choir rehearsal? And she was like, yes, like sometime we would skip Thursdays, but she was like, last Thursday? She was like, yes. So she like had like start opening some stuff on his desk, and she opened his planner, and she was like, it said last Thursday that he was at home with family having dinner. So the girl was looking like, and she was like, I'm not lying. And she was like, I didn't say you were. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. So she said, she opened up his laptop and she turned that boy around. And it was like my Ring camera. She was like exhibit A, B, C, and D. These are all the cameras. But that door, that window, in case a bitch want to scale the wall and think she about to get up here in this fine motherfucker. She not. Everywhere in the church. She like, this on my phone. This go to my laptop, my phone, his phone, everybody's phone. No time gaps, no nothing. We keep these here. For shit like this. So the girl was like, well, I'll just contact my attorney. She said, you contact your attorney, because why didn't you contact that damn why you didn't contact the police instead of the attorney? So she said, are you up here trying to get some money from the damn church? You better try damn again, because you're not getting nothing. but getting up out of here. So the girl was looking all stupid and stuff, and she said something else, and Rashida, you know, basically sunned her. This is look at her and get the fuck up out of here, cause you not wanted. Cause I was like, damn, I didn't know where that was going, but she showed her ass, and the girl got mad and left. So then, I guess Tiffany goes over to Naomi's house to give her a reality check. Like, look, you making everybody damn life miserable because you mad that this damn Franklin and left your ass. And they want to tell her that Pastor Jeff might be inviting Franklin. And he told Rashida that if he confirmed that Franklin was coming, he would tell her in advance so they can get Naomi in order, because they know Naomi gonna tear that batch up. Okay, so she go over there to talk to her. While she on the phone, Naomi in the house listening to her on the damn ring camera, the door camera. So when she come in, she like, I heard what the fuck you said. So she was like, well, good. So I ain't got to repeat the shit. I'm surprised she didn't do her ass like how Karen did. Remember how Karen did, what's his name? How Karen did Robin, when Robin was like asking her questions about Ray taxes, and she was like, you bitches been talking about me. So she was like, fuck y'all. So they start going into their stuff. She like, look, you got $37 million from this man. Just let it go, please. And Naomi like, fuck that shit. Fuck that money. Like, I'm happy to have it, but that's not might be a lot to you. What you made, $300,000 a year? I'm like, what you mean, $300,000 a year? Who trying to demean somebody for making $300K a year? And she was like, 500, but I do well for myself. You do damn well for yourself, girl. Okay, it ain't 37 million, but 500K or 300K a year is good for you. Okay. Plus, she had to pay her husband alimony, her ex-husband alimony, and everything. So this one, she paid her ex-husband alimony, and she ain't dated or nothing since they've been divorced 3 damn years. So, what's her name? Naomi is talking shit to her, and y'all, when I tell y'all, Naomi still got on this lingerie from when Bolo was over there. I don't know about y'all, but if I go over my friend's house and she dressed like this, I'm gonna be like, bitch, go put on some clothes or put on a thicker robe. Like, I don't want to see all this. Like, we ain't doing this. What the fuck is we doing? I can't take you serious. Like, we not at no pajama party. And mind you, the underwear she have on is like thongs. Like, she got on a whole little set. The body is bodying, but bitch, this your friend over here now. You just had this on when you was just getting some from Bolo. When are you going to wash your ass? When? Even the makeup people came over. And they doing her hair and makeup, and she in that. Watching the damn people shit. Watching the girl stuff. Mad about the husband is putting stuff on his social media like, want everything to be perfect with my second wife, not like it was with my first wife, and all this type of dumbass shit. You wouldn't be saying that shit if you wouldn't be having your damn ass on that damn site looking at the shit. He know you're looking. He's fucking with you. Shit, I just show myself flashing that fucking money every day. I show my bank account every motherfucking day, including alimony that's coming in. That's what I'll be showing on my fucking social media. I'm gonna go buy me a couple fucking husbands. How about that? With the money you gave me. Actually, your ass about to buy me another man. How about that? That's what will be going on here. But she's in her feelings. She's so upset. She keep filing lawsuits on the man and everything. So she tell Tiffany, like, well, when the last time you got a little that? Tiffany, like, that ain't even a fucking case. And not all like that, Naomi, but you just got some and you still stalking your damn ex-husband and his damn current girlfriend. So it looked like it don't matter. Okay? The ring didn't mean a damn thing. Or the peen didn't mean a thing. Okay? Shit, move on. So, even a stylist had went off on her ass because she was being mean to them. And the one stylist was like, no, fuck this shit. Like, you're not about to keep on talking this shit to me. So, in the meantime, Geneva's slick ass is at work. She went back to work. And this might have happened in the first episode, but she went back to work and her assistant told her that Javon was here in the lobby. So she like, you can send him back. So while he's supposed to be coming back, she called Rashida like, I need to come over to your house. And she was like, okay, pull up on me. So she like, okay, that's the pastor's wife. She like, okay. So when he come, they all staring at each other, all awkward and shit. Well, lovingly. But she married, and I thought he was too, but he was like, he got a divorce, and he had the ring on, like, not the ring finger, but his other finger. And I'm like, weird. Why you even have a ring on at all? But I digress. So he was like, they divorced, and he been thinking about her since whatever. And she was like, she came up on him, they all embraced. And I thought she was about to give him a piece at the office, but she was like, no, well, I'm married and our marriage going good. But it kind of confused me the way she was acting. Okay. So then she leave there and she go to Rashida's house. So Rashida know that she cheated on her husband. So Rashida like, leave that fucking man alone. Do not go backtracking with him. So she telling Rashida like how good the man is in bed and all this stuff, and that her husband ain't hitting on shit like that. Plus he got this incident that he calling somebody fucking fine. Well, damn, they fine and shit. And she got to finish investigating that shit. But in my mind, since now I know that she cheated, I don't really think that she even give a fuck about the husband cheating. I think she just wanted a reason to fuck with Javon and let him cheat in peace, and she's going to fuck around with Javon. Now, the pastor bring his fine ass in there, and he was all nice and cozy and comfy with them. But when he talking to Rashida, he be treating her like shit. He can't stand the ground she walk on, like Marcel and Tisha, y'all. So Geneva, look how he's skinning and grinning. Okay. Mind y'all, they still got to go to this banquet. So they move on from this conversation. She telling her like, no, William is a good man. Just let this shit with Javon go, because he ain't gonna do nothing but ruin y'all happy home. So mind y'all, Geneva and William's daughter is 6 years old. And that's when she had the rendezvous with Javon. And then they mentioned that all the trouble that she had trying to get pregnant with the little girl, probably because the husband is infertile, and can't have kids or whatever they call, what they call them when they can't have, when the kids was, the swimmers ain't swimming in the sperm. But she probably slept with that guy and got pregnant. That's what I'm assuming. Okay. So they talk for a minute. The pastor give her the advice, and then she leave. So then they go over to Bridget, the one with the bob or the pixie cut, and this guy is on the phone. Like, I don't know if that's her ex-boyfriend, her family member, cousin, whatever, but I don't think it's nobody in her family, because they have like a tone like he kind of like he like her. but she don't like him or something. So he going off on her like, do you know your fucking bum ass motherfucking boyfriend quit the fucking job today? Like, I need help now because he done quit, just spontaneously quit. Then he bring his sorry ass in the damn room. Talking about he a fucking creator. And he can't be working at the damn job because it's interfering with his creativity. Then he about to go. She getting ready for the banquet. He like, well, since I ain't got no job, I can go with you. She like, I know you fucking lying. She don't even want him to go to the banquet with her. And she like, it's black tie. He like, I got a black tie. She like, motherfucker mean a tuxedo. This motherfucker said he had a tuxedo t-shirt. It's like, no, he said he had his old waiter uniform. That's a tuxedo. So he can wear that. It's in the bottom of the hamper. Dirty. And he asking her, can she steam it? He goes to the hamper, get the fucking suit out the hamper, the pieces out the hamper, and bring it to her and throw it on her shit and want her to steam it for it. I'm about to strangle the life out of your fucking ass with this damn dirty ass fucking clothes. I'm not steaming shit. Can you imagine how that shit about to smell? Is she trying to steam some fucking clothes that he had in a damn dirty ass hand? Child. I cannot. So she talking to him about that. He told let him go play the game. Then he about to go take a shower and shit. So that's how they talking about her, about Bridget. Like, you messing with this young guy and he's a bum. He ain't got shit. You taking care of him. And y'all see that Bob? Ain't no way. Ain't no way with that Bob. She's supposed to be messing with that bum. Okay. I digress. But she messing with him and he think he about to go to the little banquet. I wouldn't want him to go to the banquet with me. So what else happened? So then I guess William must have been out of town on work or whatever. That's why he didn't pick the little girl up from school. She had to get up for school that day. So he come in and now Geneva is in a whole nother outfit, but this not the outfit she wearing to the banquet. And this is her husband. Y'all know who that guy is. Like I said, since he got older, I don't like his mustache. And I don't know why she got on a whole different outfit, but that's not what she wearing to the banquet. Like what? And then they still had to take showers and stuff. So you just change into the clothes and didn't take no shower. But he like, what's wrong? Like, what's going on? And she all giving him the cold shoulder, like nothing and this and that. And he like, did I do something wrong? She like, did you? He like, I don't think so. Like, it ain't your birthday. It ain't no anniversary. Like, did I miss something? He all, trying to see what's tea. And she ain't saying nothing. Bitch, say something. Like, who is this bitch that's so damn fine at the school that you cussing in front of my fucking daughter any damn way? Talking about, damn, you fine and my daughter can hear you. Who is this bitch? Who fine? Who that damn fine? But she don't. So he go and get dressed. He go and get his stuff together. She get her stuff together. And when she come back downstairs, the guy, the Javon guy, is in the motherfucking house with them. He had invited the guy to come to the banquet. And from what I understand, y'all tell me if in the chat, do he know that his wife used to mess with that guy? Because how did he say he knew him? Like, why did he invite him there? Don't he know that's his wife ex? Yeah, Nessa, he's simple-minded. Yeah, Playtime, you gotta watch this show. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. We can work with it. The hair look good, the clothes look good, all that. Okay, it ain't like Sistas, but we, it's just the first 2 episodes, so we don't know how Tyler Perry gonna do it. But from my understanding, the husband knew that was her ex, and he was like, I invited him. He got divorced, so I'm like, come on to the banquet with us or whatever. So Geneva's sitting there like, I know you fucking lying. And then the husband, let me go to it. And he like, let me introduce you to our daughter. So the daughter come down. He like, she's 6 or whatever. Like he'd been divorced or whatever. And so the guy looking at him, and he was like, her name Anika. So the guy was like, Anika, and looked at Geneva. Like, oh, really? So Anika is something, maybe that's his mother's name that passed away or something, or somebody that name means something to that guy, Javon. Okay. So he was like, I love that name. And he was like, my wife did too. He was like, she beat me. I wanted to name her something else. But he was like, but she won, of course, with Anika. So she just standing there looking like a fucking peacock. And then the daughter come and she like, she speak to the guy and she like, Daddy, I want you to put me to bed. And he was like, the nanny gonna lay you down. She was like, no, Daddy, I want you to put me down in the bed. So he was like, okay, baby, my baby girl wins. So he go upstairs. So that guy was like, she's beautiful just like her mother. And then he was like, and she got eyes just like her daddy. And he was like, so you gonna tell me if that's my fucking daughter? I said, child. You think the husband fucking with them? Hey, Caramel Rose, you think the husband is fucking with them, Rose? Miss Rose, you think the husband know? And you know what? I don't think that's his fucking daughter, because y'all know how them, I'm telling y'all, them guys be so in love with them kids that don't really be theirs. But the mama tell them that they're there. They be knowing the kids don't be theirs in their heart, but they don't want to really believe it. And they be so special with them. And he just so damn fine. I'll take him over the husband anyway. I would have told him right then and there, that's your daughter, and William, can you please pack your shit and go back to that fine ass lady, because we're done. Okay, he's in, you're out. All right. And then Pastor Franklin fine ass, his wife come down. They at the house. So Geneva leave. So she about to come in the room. He see her coming down the hallway. He on the phone. He closed the fucking door. So then when she come up in the room, he like, yeah, it's her. Okay, I'll call you back. Okay, all right. And she was like, who the fuck is that? So he was like, why? Like, why you asking me that? And she was like, because I'm just asking. And he was like, you always just asking. Child, when I tell you a case will be had again, the banquet has turned into the damn funeral. Because who the fuck you talking to? Pastor Frank, I don't give a fuck how fine you are. Who the fuck are you talking to? What was y'all talking about? Because why is you going and closing the door and shit? I would have kicked that motherfucking door off the hinges. The fuck? And then you won't want to tell me who you talk. If you don't tell me who the fuck that is, I'm out to whoop ass. Okay? I don't condone domestic violence, but I'm beating your ass with that phone. Okay? So let me know who it is, or I'm about to get it up out this phone. Okay. But I'm going to get it out the phone after I punch your ass in the damn chest, because that's going to tell me who the last person you dialed. It's going to spot out the number of who else you dialed. That's how deep I'm going to have that phone in your ass. Okay? It's going to be all up in the chest cavities. So that was that on them. And then their kids came in all disrespectful and shit. Talking about they always argue and they try to act like they perfect in front of the church. That's what the fuck they're supposed to do. Get your ass out of here. But Pastor Jeff, he was like, fuck them kids. He was like, they was like, I can't wait. The daughter was like, I can't wait till I get up out of here. And he was like, I can't wait for y'all motherfuckers to get up out of here. Now that's tea. If fuck them kids was a damn person, it was Pastor damn Jeff. He said, I don't give no fucks. Nobody wants you out this batch more than me. Okay? Talking about they putting up a front on. That's what the fuck they're supposed to do. And he still didn't want to talk about what she wanted to talk about in that damn room. So you kept putting her off, and for what? And for why? But that was the end of the episode, y'all. So y'all said come on Thursdays. We're going to have to watch this shit, okay? Because it was, like I said, it was pretty good. It's an hour. It's on BT Plus. If y'all don't have a subscription, we can hit Patreon and watch this shit, okay? Because it was pretty good. It looked like it might be okay and better. They say Tyler Perry writing it. Some of the stuff, I could see him in it. But I think he might be having some help, okay? But now it's time to get to these court fucking documents. If this what y'all been waiting on, it's court document time. Okay. Give it 150. What's the time? 1:23, hour and 23 minutes. It's court document time. Okay. Oh shit. Oh shit. Look at this. So it looks like Discovery filed a motion for an extension for time to file an answer regarding the amended complaint for Oprah Winfrey Network and Warner Brothers Discovery. Order is granted. Answer due by July 14th. The judge signed it today. Thank you, Nessa, for the $20 cash super chat. Thank you. Court fees, period. Thank you. Hey, Sweet Essence. Yes, juicier and juicier. Hey, Miss QT Pie. All right, it's time to turn up now, okay? Y'all know we got court documents in here. Let me get Nessa the money song up in this mouth. Thank you. Ciao.
All I really wanna see is us. I don't really need a D, I need the all a bad bitch need is us.
Okay, so let's see what we got going on up in here. Okay. Let's see this here. Here we go with her bullshit. Okay, so y'all see here. Motion for early discovery and request for subpoenas by Marcella. And then here go. Motion to preclude improper joinder and for protective release filed June 5th. Okay, let's see what we got here. This is what I want to see. Shit, man. Okay, here we go. Plaintiff's motion for early discovery. Oh, shit. Comes now, plaintiff Marcella Irish Booth by and through undersigned counsel or pro se and respectfully moves this court for an order permitting early discovery pursuant to Rule 26 D as in dog 1 of the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure. Plaintiff seeks limited early discovery to ascertain the identity of the anonymous individual operating under the alias True T. Who is responsible for making and distributing defamatory and harassing statements against the plaintiff through YouTube, TrueTuncensored.com, and affiliate platforms. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Woo! Okay. So y'all know an early discovery motion is when you make a request to the court for a subpoena so that you can reveal YouTube, like people that's online, their true identities. Like what Anonymous was supposed to do with us, but she didn't. That's why she got half of these motherfuckers' names on here wrong. Okay. Introduction and factual background. Plaintiff brings this action for defamation, false light, invasion of privacy, and cyberstalking, amongst other claims arising out of a targeted and anonymous online smear campaign. The anonymous individual known as True T used various online platforms to publish false and damaging statements about plaintiff, including baseless accusations of criminal conduct and unethical behavior. See, this is the problem with Anonymous adding those people's name and shit like that. Exactly, uppity. But Marcella is in the case. Marcella is in the case, and I'm assuming that the judge only denied PBEs because she's out of the case now. You know what I'm saying? So, not PBE done pass the baton to damn Marcella ass child. And yeah. and I ain't gonna say, she doing it the right way, okay? She might have had the information already, but I know she doing it the right way. I guess this is the right way right here. This is the right way through the court. This is what you're supposed to do. And you, because these situations, as we just seen, these situations are getting very dangerous, okay? The defamatory statements were submitted to the court by defendant Saritha McNeil, not the defendant, child. She said she didn't make a claim against her ass. Document 185, Exhibit 1. This transcript attached hereto as Exhibit A contains false claims that plaintiff is engaged in illegal research and conspiracy activities. The statements were presented in a federal filing, further amplifying their harm and making judicial identification of the anonymous speaker necessary and appropriate. So the minute that, like, Anonymous put them in here, okay? Like I said, she's named several content creators. And when she put them in here, And she dropped an exhibit. Hey, did him. She dropped exhibits showing the defamation. All of these content creators that they're saying that's in this fucking gang don't even fuck with each other. But you called us leaders of this gang and all this shit, and then it just interchanged with whoever the fuck y'all just make y'all mind up. But again, this is what happened when people want to just spew out fucking lies about people. You can't do that online. You can't do that online. And if you do, you take the risk of getting sued for defamation. Remember, Mel said she was going to sue Marcella ass. For defamation, period. Okay? Like, you just can't get on here and say what you want to say about people and it's not true. Like, and that's like with me. Like, I don't care about you saying talking about me. You could talk about me, but when you talking about me, it better be factual shit. Don't be defaming my fucking character and lying on me. Okay? Did I read this already? Yep. Okay. Relief requested. Plaintiff respectfully requests that this court grant leave to conduct limited early discovery to identify the anonymous speaker known as True T. Specifically, plaintiff seeks to serve Rule 45 subpoenas on Meta, Instagram, and Facebook, Google, YouTube, Gmail, PayPal, and the hosting provider of the TrueTUncensored.com to obtain identifying information such as names, email addresses, IP logs, and payment data connected to the accounts responsible for the defamatory content. And I already showed y'all on Maurice's case where his egghead ass submitted for this same request so that he could get here for the high T real name and anonymous real name. Okay. Exhibit A, transcript evidence. In support of this motion, plaintiff includes an Exhibit A transcript filed in the underlying case by defendant Sarita McNeil as document 185, which I will say that document was struck, but it still was also defamatory. It still had the shit was already there. You know what I'm saying? Just like when she keeps saying that people are continuing to dox her. Bitch, if everybody already know your name is Sarita McNeil, that's not continues to dox you. I can call you Sarita McNeil now. The transcript contains statements made by an anonymous YouTuber speaker known as True T that are central to this action. These statements falsely asserted criminal conduct, promote harmful stereotypes, and accuse plaintiff Marcella Iris Booth of illegal acts, all without evidence. This shit is in court filings. Anonymous is an attorney. She submitted this shit in court filings. When you are an attorney, especially, now I was seeing one of us was submitting shit and we ain't had like the facts. You know how we be like, this is how it's gonna be, but we ain't real fucking attorneys. And that's the leeway that we get. But when you are a real fucking attorney, it ain't no I believe this and that. You supposed to be putting them exhibits, it's supposed to be exhibiting. They're supposed to have fucking the facts in there. My father filed an FBI IC3 report on Tay and dropped the mic. Bitch, where's that? I might be doing a motion to compel you to give a fucking statement from his ass since he's a fucking attorney. Let's see if he wouldn't allow for your ass too. The inclusion of these defamatory statements in a federal court filing by McNeil demonstrates the real-world impact of this anonymous harassment campaign and establishes a compelling need for early discovery to identify the speaker and pursue appropriate legal remedies. So you see how in Anonymous, her response to me in objection to my my countersuit and stuff like that, where she's saying that she's trying to invoke Rule 230 on me. She's not responsible for what other content creators say about me when y'all spewing the same bullshit. So in this case, it's looking like Marcella like, okay, bitch, you may not be responsible, but I'm going to get your fucking friends, the ones you added on here, since they doing the same, spewing the same bullshit that you spewing, let me get their names and add them on here. Just like they try to add on to that shit with Maurice, this is what's going on here. Okay? That's what's going on here in this shit. They about to trying to add an accomplice. For conclusion, for the foregoing reasons, plaintiff respectfully requests that the court grant this motion for early discovery and permit issuance of subpoenas to the relevant platforms for the limited purpose of identifying the anonymous individual known as True T. Declaration of Marcella. Okay, sorry, y'all. Declare under penalty of perjury as follows. 1, I am a named defendant in the above caption matter. I make this declaration in support of my motion for early discovery to uncover the identity of the individuals defaming me under anonymous aliases online, including True T and the Here for Hot Tea podcast. See, if my friends want to get into some shit, this ain't the type of shit I want my friends to get me in. But they, whatever. 2, on or about May 24th, 2025, plaintiff Aretha McNeil filed a document in this case identified as document number 185, Exhibit 1, which contained a transcript of a video live stream posted by the anonymous speaker known as True T. Although the exhibit was later stricken from the docket, I reviewed the content before its removal. It's still up there. It just says stricken from the document. But again, these are things that can't be unseen. Once this information is out here, this is defamation. Anonymous, even like she's trying to use, she's talking about it on her platform and saying it's defamation, bitch, because these court documents are public. Just like when you have people reading off our names and addresses on them other channels like Sherelle's World and shit like that, it's public document, and you knew that I was reading these court documents. So then you're gonna submit a document in the court with your friends or a family member name on it, with them truly defaming people's characters, accusing them of criminal conduct. I think it was intentional, but I told y'all, this a Martell acting ass motherfucker. Come on out, y'all. We caught. Come on out. The live stream, as transcribed by plaintiff and uploaded to the federal docket, referenced me by name and falsely labeled me as a member of an alleged gang. It was a gang involved in doxing, harassment, and legal fraud. These statements are false, malicious, and harmful to my personal and professional reputation. Yeah. 4. The video in question, along with others produced by True Tea and hosts of other channels, including Here for Hot Tea Podcast, continues to circulate across YouTube, Instagram, and other social media platforms. I have observed ongoing defamatory statements that directly named me and suggested criminal behavior without basis. Again, you have no basis because, again, the people that you even stand in this gang and the leader of the gang don't even fuck with each other. I seek early discovery from Meta, Google /YouTube, PayPal, and the web hosting provider for True Tea Uncensored.com to determine the identity of these anonymous individuals. Without this information, I am unable to seek redress, pursue protective relief, take any necessary legal action to stop the ongoing defamation. 6, I respectfully request that the court grant my motion for early discovery and authorize subpoenas to be served to the platforms and services identified above. So she declared under penalty and perjury that all of this is true to the best of her knowledge. So certificate of service. Mailed a copy. Okay, so she mailed these copies out to everybody, let them know. And here's Exhibit A. Anonymous YouTube broadcaster filed by Sarita McNeil. Source of defamation and harassing statements requiring early discovery. See, we couldn't, if she hadn't filed this as an exhibit, this is probably a guaranteed way to get her an early discovery motion, because she literally put this shit in this fucking docket. Today's announcements. The Gossip Girls under fire for illegally illegally researching other YouTube bloggers. And then she put this in here, like, citing this as one of her sources. Like, see, everybody know that they're illegally researching. When, again, you're a fucking lawyer. You know what illegal researching is. The shit your job probably be doing. That shit you got on that rocket reach and all that shit, that shit is illegal. And then trying to put it in court documents as if it's facts, when it don't even match up with what the fuck you even trying to say is happening. But we digress. Here go the infamous statement right here. Hey. That's the music playing. Hey. 14 minutes into the video. Hey, y'all, how y'all doing? Can I get a quick mic check? You bitches! But yeah, here we go. Here we go right here. Meeting over here for a brief moment to defame people fucking character, it looks like. All right, y'all. So before we get into this, thank you for the mic check. Before we get into the serious part of this conversation, and this is not going to be long and drawn out. This is going to be brief and to the point, so that you know that's my intention. Oh, that's your intention to defame. We looking like, okay. First thing I want to let my true tribe members know is that the membership only link that was on my website, I changed the name of it, and I changed the members only link to live shows, because everything is members only. You have to be a member on my website, a paid member, to view any of my commentary, whether it's reviews, whether it's interviews, whether it's the live shows, whatever the bitches think it's gonna be. If you come on, you gotta even look at the bitch. You gotta pay, okay? Paid member, okay? And the membership is $9.99, motherfucking $9. All right. So you go look at the shit, but don't look at the motherfucker unless you got $9.99, bitch. You broke batches, okay? You want to take your ass around there over to Lassie gas station and, you know, put somebody give you your 9.99 and put it on pump 2. You run your motherfucking ass off, okay? And send it to me so I can put it on the motherfucking website because you ain't getting shit free, you bitches. Okay? So, everything I guess gonna be paid for. You got to pay for except the court updates from BT, from Oya. Okay. Oh, this was she was talking about the men that had requested her on Instagram, and did them sent the men to intimidate her by requesting her on Instagram. She can't call it. She won't even call them content curators, belong to bloggers, YouTube bloggers. Okay, so let's get into it because we've talked about this before, but I'm going to do a little bit more into depth. Okay, because a YouTube gang, yeah, it's a YouTube gang. You hear me? And some of the members consist of Wente Talk, PBE, Brown Skin Girl, Drop the Mic, Anthony Loftus, Chef Don, Prosperity Thick Girl, and there's a few more, but we gonna focus on them bitches today, okay? Okay, I'm gonna tell you what this YouTube gang do. They create false documents. Oh yes. They know what they doing. They know what they was doing. I don't give a fuck if they pull them up from the court website or not. The bitches is fake. The fucking documents is fake. Just like this fucking transcript right here. I ain't write none of this shit. I ain't say none of this shit. All fake documentation. Okay? They make false reports on people. They bully and harass. But yet the police don't do shit to them. They only fuck with me. They only come to me and question me. Asking me, do I know who them bitches is? Do they know who the fuck I am? Huh? Because there will be no peace on this motherfucker. And I can guarantee you that. Yeah, they bully, they harass people. Yep, to get them offline. Yeah, do whatever. It's what they want, okay? They bully, they harass, other bloggers, But they shit get to stay up. YouTube don't know about they blogging, okay? Because they hide the shit. They hide the shit on Google's platform. From Google. Yeah. They do it. They do it, y'all. And most serious of it all, they illegally research people's personal information. Okay? Now that I stated before, not this ain't the one time she done defamed the fucking character. Okay? She done stated this shit before. Defamatory statements before. Marcella, you piano teeth, bitch, can be heard on Empress Radio, but I call it a bitch radio. Okay? Channel saying that people, they were on a panel. Yeah, on that panel. That particular day, used their jobs to research people. Just like she got this transcript right here of this bitch defaming people characters. I mean, defaming people character and making these false accusations. Hey, Messy in Kentucky, how you doing? How you been? This is the same way she could have put the transcripts from Empress channel on here to prove that we were making that we were saying that we use our jobs to research and shit like that. As I told y'all before, Diddum ain't got no job, man. Okay? Period. So how does a motherfucker that ain't even got no damn job use their job to research people's shit? Yep, see here, all this. LexisNexis, I don't even know what the fuck that is. Okay. So this is all the transcripts. Let me see if she got anything else in here. Exhibit B. Attached are true and correct copies of the subpoenas referenced in plaintiff Marcella's Booth motion for leave to conduct early discovery. In the case number she gives, each subpoena seeks identifying information from the respective platform or service providers to determine the true identity and individuals operating under their name aliases True T with just a T, True T with TEA, or affiliate websites and channels such as Here for Hot Tea Podcast and TrueTuncensored.com. Included in the subpoena we have here Meta Platform Inc., which is Instagram, Facebook, Google LLC / YouTube LLC, PayPal Inc., web hosting provider for TrueTuncensored.com. Subpoena to produce documents, information, or object in a civil action. You are commanded to produce at the time, date, and place set forth below the following documents, electronically stored information or objects, and permit their inspection, copying, testing, or sampling of the material. Any and all identifying information, including subscriber names, emails, IP logs, billing information, and payment details associated with the operations of the online accounts known as True Tea, Here for Hot Tea Podcast, and True Tea Uncensored. Okay. True Tea Uncensored.com, including all account holders who have used those names in connection with the YouTube, PayPal, Meta platform, or web hosting services. This subpoena is issued pursuant to a motion for early discovery filed by plaintiff Marcella Booth, seeking limited discovery to identify anonymous individuals engaged in potential defamation, false light, and cyber stalking torts. Date and time of production within 30 days of receipt of this subpoena. Place, documents to be mailed to respondent, and she gives an address, the name, address. You may contact the plaintiff directly by mail or provide responsive documents to the address listed. Issued by or at the direction of the court on behalf of the respondent proceeding pro se. Okay, and the rest of them is just to their respective parties. That one's to Google, this one is to Instagram and stuff like that. Exhibit C. Below is a non-exhaustive list of aliases, usernames, online identities, and payment handles used by the individual publicly known as True Tea or True Tea, who is the subject of plaintiff's motion for early discovery to identify anonymous parties engaged in alleged defamation, false light, and cyber stalking. Known aliases and channel names. Ooh, shit. True Tea, TEA, True Tea Uncensored, Here for Hot Tea Podcast, True Boulevard, Here for Hot Tea. True Tea Uncensored. Social media usernames, Miss_True Tea, Instagram, Here for the Hot Tea, YouTube branding, True Tea Uncensored, website, Reddit. Donations and payment handles, PayPal, Uma Book. Why is Uma Booking on here? Cash App, Here for Hot Tea. Wait a minute. Is the PayPal that's on that website, is that for Uma booking? Is anybody in the chat know that? The fuck? Oh. So this what it looks like. Somebody just said that is, if you pay on the truetuncensored.com, your PayPal invoice says Uma Bookings. Why the fuck? Why the fuck would it say that? But they don't know each other. Okay. It is because we already know. Oh, Nessa, you got a point because we already know her real name. And Wanda did say that. And that's what I'm saying. Like, but why would you even be thinking about any of this? Because again, this is a payment source. Even with the YouTube channel, you got to file taxes on that money and everything. That's getting a little bit too deep into something when, right, Marcella, that's getting a little bit too deep into something when you saying you don't even know the person's real name. Never met the person, never seen the person in your life. But they rent cars for you and you see, and they in court with you, but y'all ain't never introduced or met each other. Known email, if registered or connected in metadata, truetuncensored@gmail.com. Cha. I told y'all better be careful. That's too much. That is too much. That is too much. Exactly, Marcella. Especially when people, so damn old, they receiving public assistance, or anybody else might be receiving some public assistance. Why are you that's too much. This too much. Like y'all know I ride for a motherfucker. Me, Diddum, and Brownie, but I'm not even gonna put them in that predicament. I'm not about to ask them to put no shit in their fucking name for me. For what? Like, I don't have shit to hide. Yeah, Besma show is small. Right, ups, because yes, this is too much. It's cocktails. Yes, this is too much. What is all of this shit for? Like, I don't know. Y'all. Yeah, and Anonymous can put them in some shit that Anonymous put them in this shit. She read off a list, and then she got some of the content creators on there don't be saying the stuff that this person be saying. But again, she wanted to add Marcella. You was into it with her lawyer because you want to send her a cease and desist. Can't nobody say shit about you, but you want to have motherfuckers saying all this stuff about us. That's not true, and you know it's not true. And she about to lose her license and all that shit. So that right there, again, she don't give a fuck about none of these motherfuckers. She don't give a fuck about shit like that. Hey, Miss Jean, thank you for the 199 super chat. What is Oma Bookings? That's Black Titanic's website and PayPal. Again, y'all say y'all don't know each other. Now, the GoFundMe, okay, you can do a GoFundMe and get however way you got all that money to people. I don't know. But why did you need to put, like, you ain't got no other family members to put the name in? Or why do we need to go on somebody's name anyway? Hey, Miss Mary. Not you late. You gotta catch up. We gotta watch the Divorced Sisters. It was good. It was good. Thank you, Miss Kim, for the $10 super chat. Your cover charge for the show. Thank you. Thank you. So y'all like that show? If y'all like that show, we're gonna do that show. We might gonna set up us a night up on Patreon to watch it, and then we'll review it and talk about it after. Not after on Patreon, but we'll review it because again, that Patreon service ain't cheap. So we can get over there and use that sucker up. Okay. I'm gonna be busy this week because I'm told y'all I'm gonna be traveling, but I got something special for y'all. Y'all gonna like it. Y'all gonna like it. It's gonna be coming later on during the week. All right. But let's get these likes up. We'll talk about this, and I might do some pre-records for Beyond the Gates because I am loving Beyond the damn Gates. I'm loving Beyond the Gates. I am. It's reminding me when I was a kid and everything. So, like I said, I used to watch the soaps when I was like in middle school. Hold on. How's Cookie? For y'all that didn't know, that Cookie said she got her hair done today and she's stunting on all you mofos. Okay. I don't know why that thing keep on twisting around. Y'all like the orange on Cookie? Don't it look good on her? She got to go get a new little outfit. Look at her little tail. Y'all see the nails? Say, I'm fine, bitches. Everybody know the Cookie Lattimore is fine. Ain't I fine? You fine. You fine. Okay? Get on over there. You always trying to show. Every time you get a little hair done, you can't tell her shit. Going on over there. One second, y'all. And then PBE want me to read something real quick, y'all. Let's see what this shit about. Cause not a scam alert, y'all. Beware of the membership scam masquerading as media, asking for Cash App or PayPal payments with your email in the memo is not a professional subscription system. It's a freelance scam operation. Wait a minute. The ship is sinking and every scammer on board is going down with it. From the fake journalist at the wheel to the Wi-Fi warlock in the crow's nest. You can't patch lies with Cash App and duct tape. You thought you were building an empire. Turns out it was just a group chat with delusions of grandeur and felony vibes. This ain't journalism. This ain't justice. It's just a fraud family reunion. It's a family reunion with fraud included. Family reunion with fraud included. Hey, with live streams and no receipts. SS scam Titanic. Hashtag True Tea exposed. Hashtag Black Titanic fraud. Hashtag paranoia paywall. Not the paranoia paywall. Child, what the fuck is going on, PBE? Hashtag receipts on deck. Hashtag uncensored but unlicensed. Hashtag hoes sinking together. All things are content on my channel is alleged in my opinion and protected by the Fair Use and covered under the Copyright Act of 1978 as mine. Beware of membership scams masquerading as media. Asking for Cash App and PayPal. Okay, no receipts, no terms, no refund policies, no account. Oh, okay, I get what you mean. Yes, because if you sign up with PayPal, you know PayPal got the little what you call because I use them on a regular because y'all know I be ordering the wigs and shit like that, and if they ain't be right, I want them back, and they don't be wanting to get your money back, so they be trying to do the bullshit PayPal dispute center, resolution center. I want my money back. Here's a funky ass product. Here is my fucking where's my money? Okay, hey Brownie. So yeah. But if they just send Cash App, you can't get your money back. It don't matter what they talking about. You can't get your money back. Avoiding platform fees and chargeback protections. Also, if it's not done through a legal source like Shopify, Stripe, or something like that, or legal merch like PayPal, you can't even charge it back because you didn't give them that. Cash App is like cash money. When people pay through the website, there are built-in buyer protections and records. Refunds can be forced. Accounts can get frozen. With PayPal or PayPal friends and family, there's no refund. Is that a real thing, PayPal friends and family? Or did she just make this up? PB, did you make this up? PayPal friends and family. No dispute resolution. Once you send that money, is gone. Like Titanic's last. Wait a minute. Let me open this up. I need to see this whole thing. Tax and paper trail avoidance. Website platforms report to the IRS. Oh shit, they better not let Anonymous find out they doing this shit. If they don't do one thing, she say she gonna report their asses. Website platforms report to the IRS, but if she gets paid directly via peer-to-peer apps, especially if she's using aliases like True T 911, she might be dodging tax reporting thresholds. 3, site not fully functional or secure. The fact she's telling people to manually send their email addresses with the payment screens. I can't open the rest of that thing up. If the PayPal or Cash App accounts get reported or flagged and you know folks are on their trail, she can just make a new handle like True T 912 or ILEC Titanic returns or yeah, change the instructions, keep it pushing. If PayPal or Cash App accounts get reported or flagged and you know folks are on that trail, she can just change the handles. And let's not ignore the family connection with Helen Black Titanic. Y'all gotta go on PBE page and look at these documents. I mean, look at these posts or whatever. I don't think they documents. I think they just post. But y'all go on there to get the full scope of them and sign up for that channel. Subscribe on to that channel. And I told y'all she got some shit in that fucking membership because y'all gotta remember She been in this shit with Anonymous them like before they even filed the court documents. Okay, they and Anonymous was suing her before any of this stuff was going on for protection orders, all type of shit. So she got a lot of shit in that damn membership. So y'all going over there. I think it's only like $2 or $2.99 or something like that, $4.99 maybe. But it's worth it to get that information that's in there because she got a lot. It's a lot in there, y'all. So get on over there, okay? And that's what we gonna end tonight. Thank you everybody that came through. Thank y'all for the cash apps. I mean super chats. And I will see y'all maybe later this week, but I might do some pre-records of Beyond the Gates. Do they be talking about Beyond the Gates on TikTok? If they do, let me know. Because I could put them on TikTok and over here. Okay. And like I said, thank y'all again and love y'all. Bye.